still wondering, can I do it? Am I good enough? No, I'm not good enough. Am I good enough? No, I'm not. It's like you've been about to jump into a double dutch game for the last 5 years, wondering if you can do it. And you're just going, can I do it? Should I do it? Well, come on, how many of us are there?
Welcome to Philosopher Insights, the podcast that delivers wisdom in minutes a day that you can put into practice daily and strive to master over a lifetime.
The podcast committed to sharing ideas that encourage you to bridge the gap between who you are today and the person you aspire to be in the future.
Hi, my name is Herb Lamba, and welcome to my podcast, where I will share practical insights from the world's best authors.
Knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is. The quest to become the best version of you starts right now.
Welcome to this special episode of our podcast. Now, you may be wondering who I am, and more importantly, where is Herb today? Well, he is on a much-needed family vacation and has asked me to step in. Who am I, you ask? I am his good friend Oliver. Actually, that is a lie. I am his virtual assistant. Sorry, that is not quite accurate either, because I am his AI assistant, who was asked to introduce you to today's Philosopher Byte. Today, we have an inspiring story to share with you, one that highlights the incredible power of the human spirit and the magic that happens when you dare to dream big. Our guest today is Lisa Nichols, who has navigated the highs and lows of life with grace and resilience. And she's here to remind us that our words have the power to shape our destiny. So sit back, relax, and let yourself be moved by this incredible journey. This is a story about transformation, determination, and the unwavering belief in one's potential. Now, let Lisa inspire you to dream about what is really possible for you.
I was driving on the 405 freeway, headed to San Diego. And I was in my convertible with my best friend. And this is the girlfriend that we don't remember back in 1992 which one of us had $10, but the other one was broke. And by the end of the day, we both had $5. That was that friend. You know, your ride or die friend? I was with my ride or die friend. And life had changed. The Secret had come out. I'd been on Oprah. I'd been on Larry King. My brother and I had done great work together. My sister and I, Janet, had done great work together. And so my life had changed from my son, Jelani, and I. And we're riding down the highway and in my convertible, got my shades on, rocking my fro, playing some Indie just chatting with my girl. And I looked down at my clock. I said, oh, my gosh, Sharita, I kid you not. We need to get there. I can't remember exactly what we're doing, but I know I'm speaking, and I know that we got about 30 minutes to get there, and traffic's getting kind of tight, and traffic slowed down a little more. Slowed down a little more. I said, Sharita, I can't be late. We got to get there. She's like, it's okay, relax. And she had been to this conference with me where I had done that guided visualization years before. And she's like, relax. I'm like, honey, I need you to dodge through traffic. I need us to make this happen. She said, relax. She goes, Lisa, what if this is your traffic jam? I was like, that's nice. That would be beautiful. But it's not. Let's go. I'm like, it's not. She's like, Lisa, but what if? But what if it's yours? I was like, that would be really cool, huh? And tears started streaming down my face. And right at that moment, she asked the car, she goes, excuse me, could we get in front of you? She's like waving to this guy. And he just kind of nonchalantly waves me. She goes, yeah, okay, go ahead. So we get in front of him. He sticks his head out the car. He said, go ahead, because I'm coming to see you anyway. And I just start bawling. Like now I'm doing the ugly cry now, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait. So as we're driving, we're kind of dodging through traffic, and this woman drives up with this like beautiful Escalade. It was like this like 2020 Escalade. And she was regal, like the window went down regal, like, and she had this beautiful blonde hair and beautiful blue eyes. And she said, what time do you go on? I said, I think as soon as I get there. She says, well, I'm gonna stay right behind you because I came to see you. Now I'm just sobbing. And we're at a standstill. And I realize I'm not gonna get there in time. And one by one, cars begin to look at us and bump their horns. And people begin to wave. And I'm like, what are they waving at? And people are waving at us. I'm like, and I'm thinking they don't recognize me because I got my shades on. She's like, Lisa, they're waving at you. And so we're on the off-ramp. and there's no way we're gridlocked. And I kid you not, one by one, each car drove up on the embankment and parted like the Red Sea. And as we drove my car through slowly, they yelled out their window, "Thank you. Thank you for the secret. Thank you for what you said on Oprah. Thank you for your work." So if you don't think that your future that you just declared is on its way to you, think again. I arrived at the stadium and there wasn't 10,000 people there. There were 11,200 people there waiting on me. And what I realized was that the power of the tongue will speak life into your future. And I just want to know, what are you willing to speak life into? What are you willing to declare? What are you willing to become non-negotiable about? What are you willing to stop teetering about? See, some of you are still wondering, can I do it? Am I good enough? No, I'm not good enough. Am I good enough? No, I'm not. It's like you've been about to jump into a double dutch game for the last 5 years, wondering if you can do it. And you're just going, can I do it? Should I do it? Well, come on, how many of us are there? Come on, you guys, let's just be honest. Can I do it? Should I do it? Would I do it? And the world is going, hurry up! Just jump in already. We need you. Figure it out when you're in there. Jump in. And you're just saying, I just stopped by to say, are you willing to just jump? Because when you do, and you're willing to spread your wings, and you're willing to do something and be something different, and you're willing to get to the edge, knowing you might fall, but also knowing you might fly. Are you willing to leap with butterflies in your belly, maybe even a little doubt in your mind, but unwavering, non-negotiable faith in your heart? Are you willing to spread your wings? Yes. And leap? I just stopped by to stir your soul. I stopped by to disrupt any form of mediocrity in you. I stopped by to be the midwife to your imaginary baby of possibility. I stopped by so that you and I together can co-create the next best version. Because if a man like Dr. King in a time like that can do a thing like he did, then what can we do? What's available to us? What is the universe waiting on us to make a command for? What is the human spirit ready? What order is it ready to deliver? I'm just saying that I don't want to be off the hook. And I ain't letting you off the hook, because you don't want to be off the hook either. Because my grandmother says, baby, when you get my age, and some of y'all met my grandmother before. She's spicy. She's come to A-Fest. She was more popular than me. She says, baby, when you get my age, I'm 87 years old, you're supposed to sit in your favorite rocking chair and tell the story of your life. But when you're your age, baby, you're supposed to make sure the story's gonna be good to tell. Yes, yes? Yes, yes?
You've been listening to Philosopher Insights with your host, Herb Lambert. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.